Hello. Yep, it's me, Janemba. Yep, I can speak. And today I'm speaking because I have to say something. Well, you don't say. Right, back to what I was saying. Movies. Movies are something everybody enjoys. We watch them whenever we feel sad. We watch them when we feel happy. We watch them to feel happy when we're sad. Or we just watch them to watch them. Just like today, I have watched the new Minions movie. It's been a while since it's premiered, so I'm late to the party, but better late than never. So, the movie. Is it good? Yes. Very much yes, it's good. Well, not really good, but I had fun. And I think that's what matters. That I had fun. That you had fun watching something. So, I will be getting to spoilers about the movie because I plan to talk about it. It was, in my opinion, one of the only good releases of 2026. Um, Unlike another movie. I would not speak of it because I don't even want to think about it. So, Minions and Monsters, or whatever it's called. I'm sorry. It stars, well, not really stars, but it's mostly about two specific minions. One named Henry and James. The James character is called well, not called, but he's an artist. He likes to draw, he imagines stuff, and doesn't really fit with the rest. For what I know, this movie happens in a different timeline from the original movies, I'll say. As well, other minions, other characters, and it's like probably 1910 or something because, well, the Bright brothers are alive. You know, they invented cinema. Sorry, they invented cinema, first movies, and no, they're pretty big in the movie, like comically large. And the first parts of the movie is about it not really is. It's a scene of. I'm sorry. It starts during a tour through Hollywood, with like an exp. Not exp. Sorry, I don't remember the word. A tour about Hollywood. You know, the mascots like the Jaws, E.T., and Steven Spielberg closed in a glass cage. Like like the real guy. He stalks there. He sits there, does nothing, wants to be free, and yeah, pretty funny bit. So they eventually get to a part talking about this Henry and James. Well, most people don't know about it, so the tour guide is like, What do you do?" Okay, and just starts explaining. Starts explaining how the minions are like looking for the big bad to work for them. So the first big bad they find is like a cyclops, and they work for the cyclops. They make the house for the cyclops, and that James guy, he chiseled out of stone Lego bricks and painted on those bricks the Cyclops. And the Cyclops, who loves stepping onto things, stepped on the Legos. And the butterfly effect came over, and he eventually fell down a cliff to a bunch of spikes. He survived, not surprisingly, somewhat. He threw them out, and they looked for another one. And that's when that Henry and James get to know each other. Because Henry was the only one who liked that James bit that he did. So they kept traveling, they found a wizard, got a wizard's book because he died. Mm, I'm sorry. I'm trying to think of that. on the stop. So probably make some cuts or not, probably not. And they eventually get to like a Wild West setting, but it turns out it's not Wild West. It's a movie about Wild West. I'm sorry. Wow. They eventually get to Hollywood. They crash a train through there. The German director guy is like angry, like, oh, get out of something. He shows the bit of the movie that the movies crashed, the minions crashed into, and the Bright brothers, they liked it. They wanted them back, so they got them back. But remember this, the first movies at the time were, they didn't have any sound, no voices, only music topped from the piano back there. But when they finally introduced the sound, okay, but first, the minions were good because there's so many of them and they're so eager to make the movies. So they were stars, everybody liked them. Now, when they introduced the sound, we all know how minions talk. It's pure gibberish. Okay? So, when things came to and came, when things happened, the Bright Brothers did like that they don't speak a thing. So they threw them out in the dirt. Nobody cared about them. And that James finally got an idea to make something. To make a movie about the minions and monsters. Same name as the movie. Most of the minions didn't like that idea. Oh, wait, one more thing. There's one more minion to the Henry and James bit. I remember his name, but he was a big one and he was deaf. That's very important later. So the three of them, Henry, James, and the deaf minion, came up to the idea to make a movie. They first got to the director guy, the German guy, because he liked them. He was a friend of them. And he gave them a camera so they can make their own movie. But they didn't have the monster for the movie. And that's where the deaf minion remembered that he had a spellbook from the wizard they killed. And they brought back a Cthulhu looking guy, but he was like really fucking small. Really small. So he's a pathetic guy. But Henry didn't trust him for now. Well, he didn't trust him to the end, but I'm getting too ahead of myself. Sorry. So Henry, James, Deaf Minion, and the Cthulhu-looking guy got to an island to like free his buddies and to like make a movie, but they're actually world eaters. Ooh, right. But another bit, the rest of the minions left them. They didn't like the idea, so they looked for the big bad, and they found a guy called Derek. Probably I don't remember his name correctly. But he's a robot from outer space. At first, you don't believe it, you believe that he's LARPing. But at the end of the movie, nah, he's an actual from outer space. So they help, like, they go back to his, like, single house apartment, I don't remember the name. Like, his only partner is, like, a guy called Floyd. He's, like, sitting on the couch watching looking at the newspaper. He's pretty chill. And that Derek guy, he's pretty funny. He was trying like to conquer the earth and like some playground. Yeah, pretty funny, or whatever. And sorry. And he eventually met like some woman called Debbie. She was coming to a women's rights protest because, well, women were getting rights, and that's good. Uh, she was like talking to him, thinking like he's LARPing being a robot. He didn't understand her, but he eventually got feelings for her. It was a pretty funny storyline, sideline. It was like the minions following them, helping them out on a date and stuff. And right, back to the original plot with Henry, James, and the deaf minion. They got to a secret island, they freed the buddies of the Cthulhu-looking guy. And the Cthulhu-looking guy convinced the other monsters to like play along so they can free a bigger monster and eat the planet. I'm sorry, I'm out of breath. Speaking stuff. So they get back to Hollywood, they make a set, but before they make a set, they have to like silence Henry because he found out that they're trying to eat the world and stuff, and they're tricking James. So once the set is staged, it turns out they want to use Henry as a sacrifice so he won't speak. James doesn't know that. So they're rolling the film, the cool looking guy brings back I don't remember the name of the last monster. The one I wasn't I'm in Poland, so the monster was called Irenka. Kinda weird. But going back, they bring back the monsters like a big slime with eyes, an orange slime with eyes. And he's trying to eat Henry. And he's escaping. He's scared. Dort. I just remembered. The robot guy is named Dort. Right? Going back. They free the monster, and the death minion is still rolling. Keep that in mind. He's still rolling the camera. So the monster just breaks through Hollywood. It eats everything. The military comes out. They run away because they're scared, and the rest of the minions comes to help because and Dort ran back to his single house to the apartment. And turns out that apartment is a spaceship. It's a spaceship. Hold on. I'm sorry, I'm just going all over the place. I'm not good at this. Give me a second. All right. So Henry and James like escaping from the monster. It seems like all hope's lost. And then the military minions come. Well, they got the military stuff from the military that run away. It's ineffective. And eventually, the spaceship with Dort comes over. And the best part is, the rest of the minions got their spaceships too. So they blast the monster, they destroy it, they seal away the rest. And the best part is, well, they saved the day and stuff, but the best part is, the Death Minion was still rolling. And James released his first film. And everyone loved it. It was great, everybody clapped, everybody happy and stuff. So, yeah, it's pretty much about it, about the movie. I liked it very much. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but I got a pretty stupid sense of humor. Still laugh at jokes that I probably shouldn't, but it does not matter. If I have fun, it's fun. If I don't have fun, it's not. As objective as it is, but not objective. Right, never. I'm trying to sound smart, but I'm not. And that's it about that. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. I'm trying to get 50 to make that Q&A. Oh, and tomorrow I'm planning to make another video, but it's a hate rant. Because I'm really angry about something. I'll see you in the next one.